Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. You know, there's so much news coming around throughout for Nintendo in these past just 48 hours, it seems. Like there's just been a flurry of news. So I'm really excited to be able to get to talk to you all about this. And I really want to thank you all for watching the previous video and the other videos, for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. And thank you to especially to all the new subscribers. I can't thank you enough. I was having a bad day at work, but you know what? Because of y'all made the day not so bad. I mean, I couldn't hide a smile on my face. I was just so happy, and it's all thanks to you. And so I just really can't thank you enough. I greatly appreciate it, every single one of you. If you're someone new, you like this kind of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the ball rolling, and just thank you again. And now we're just going to get into the video. Everyone knows this past Thursday we had the partner showcase. Well, this coming Thursday, already, I mean, just a week apart, now we're going to have the Indie World showcase. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what kind of indie games are going to be coming out, especially for the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, we've got some good games already, but I'm really interested in what the indie games are going to be coming out with as well, because we've heard from the third parties, seen what they're going to be coming out with. Not so much from like the first party games from Nintendo. I'm sure they're going to be doing something special in pretty soon. So, I mean, we can all look forward to that. But I'm just really wondering about like some of the indie games, because that's where you can really find your hidden gems. And there's just so many different games that are coming out, like different ones from the indies. Like no one was expecting Sea of Stars to be as great as of a game as it was. I mean, so maybe we'll actually get something that will be the next Sea of Stars. Who knows? I mean, if you're excited about it, and there's some indie games that you might hope, or that you have found like really great hidden gems, comment down below. I'd be interested to hear about some of the indie games that you love, like Sea of Stars. So, and the another piece of information that I know everyone is going to be excited is the fact that Nintendo released some surveys. Well, I'm assuming they must have gotten so many responses talking about how much everyone really dislikes the code box, and probably how much people are so adamant against game keycards. And you know, since this video is dealing with game keycards, I'll weigh in. As you can see, I love physical media. I would prefer everything to be physical media. I think code and box is garbage. That's my own personal feeling. If you don't feel that way, hey, that's everyone has their own opinions, but that's just me, how I feel. I grow up. I like having things to look at, feel, touch, know I have complete ownership of them. As far as the game key cards, they are a step above, like much more in my mind, over a code and box, because at least I have a cartridge. I mean, yeah, there's not much information on the cartridge. It downloads it to the Nintendo Switch and thing, but I'm kind of ranting at this point. But it was actually, they must have gotten so many responses in response to that survey that they took the surveys off. Because when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to go and give my comment and my 2 cents on the survey. Well, it said, sorry, this webpage isn't there. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm guessing I won't. So And so I've heard other people talking about it too. So that's the only reason I know what was in the surveys. But and they mentioned about for physical from what people have talked about and asking people's opinions about it. So they must have just gotten such an overwhelming response for it, so that I feel that maybe they're going to start taking a second look at game key cards, because the third party games that are on game key cards aren't exactly selling too well. It's the ones that happen to be the full on cartridge, actual physical cartridges are the third party games that are selling the best so far for the Switch 2. And so, and it was actually, I have to read this because there's no way I'd be able to know all this off the top of my head. So bear with me while I read this. So the maker of the Switch 2 cartridges, Macronix, they actually had their quarterly earnings meeting, and it was revealed that, okay, I see this. They revealed that its ROM productions are primarily used in Nintendo Switch game cartridges. In the future, the company will utilize both in-house MLC NAND and outsourced 3D NAND to meet varying capacity requirements. This business is closely influenced by the sales cycle of game consoles and demand for gaming software, and the company will continue to monitor relevant market trends. So it must mean that everyone's speculating that when they're saying for varying, that must mean that for the game key cards might be going away. Now, this isn't something that's going to be happening immediately, because all the third parties and all the games that are announced, especially for the end of this year, those games are already in production and already on game key cards or cartridge, whatever it was they want. If they were to try to change it up at this point, it would push the games back so far that I don't know how what they would do for their marketing and for when those games would be released. So this is something, if it's true and they are changing up the cartridges from just the 64 and going to start offering the different sizes for the cartridges, so that the third party games can actually be fully on cartridge and not a game key card, that's something I would probably expect maybe mid next year, because think how long they have to be able to make the cartridges, get them to the developers, and then put the games on the cartridge. So it's something that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. And so they are already in the works for whatever it is that they currently already have. So who knows how long it's going to take them to get these cartridges to the developers. But it is something really exciting to know that all of us in the gaming community can have such an influence over a huge company like Nintendo to say, hey, we don't like this. And they're really good about listening to the customers, especially when it starts hitting their bottom line. When they're like, hey, our profits aren't as good as they should be. Wonder why that is. Could it be the game key cards? Or is that why these games aren't selling well? We know they're good games. They sold well before when they were on cartridge, but now they're not. So, yeah, that's the power that we all have. And I guess that just means that physical media is not going away. Let's keep it up, keep it alive. If you're a digital person, hey, I am not knocking you at all. I know that I see the appeal for digital, because when it comes time to move, you're not having to worry about dealing with all this. You have it all on one, like, I don't know, Steam Deck or whatever system it is that you have it downloaded on. And so that's all you have to carry with you, not everything else. But that's, this is just me. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Hope you're all excited about this news about possibly game key cards going away. And maybe with that being said, if they do go away, we might actually get re-releases. So the games that if you did not get them on the game key cards, and because you were just that adamant about it, maybe they'll re-release them on full on cartridge. So I might be having to double dip on getting some of these games. But hey, that's on me. So hope you like this video. I'll see you all next time.